Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I created this eye look right here. I apologize that my voice is more annoying than normal, you know, as I have posted on my Instagram and I think maybe on Twitter, you know, things that you should be following me on. You know, I'll put my handles to those up here so you can join me on there. But anyway, I posted on there that I have been so sick once again. So I was unable to film a video earlier this week because I was dying. And my voice sounds so annoying because I'm still sick, but I'm well enough that I feel like I could create a look, and obviously I did, so things went kind of well. I was really just wanting to play with color with this look, and obviously I did, and I had the coolest idea to use this holographic lip gloss as kind of like the creasy part. I mean, obviously you can see like it's kind of greasy up here, but it does not look holographic at all. Like, I'm really annoyed that it does not even remotely look holographic. Like, I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be beautiful. Like, can you see that? I get to focus. Like, can you see the hollow shift in it? Like, ooh, like, neato. It's supposed to look like that on my eyes, and it doesn't. So, that's cool. So now it just looks weird and, like, greasy. But other than that, everything else turned out pretty well. So, I really do like this look. I think it's different and fun. So I'm going to cut this into super short because nobody wants to listen to my voice longer than they have to, especially right now, with it as nasally and annoying as it is. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel before we jump into the rest of this tutorial, because you're going to want to be here for further tutorials in the future. And give this video a like if you are already inspired and ready to play with color. Leave a comment down below what are your favorite colors to play with, because I seem to love every color except for blue. Blue seems to be the only color that I cannot get to look good on my eyes. Obviously I put a little bit here, but I cannot do all of this with blue. I can't. I don't know why. It just never looks good. I don't know why. With all that nonsense being said, let's jump right into the video.
Okay, so jumping straight in with the Area 51 shade from the Jeffree Star Alien palette. I'm going in with a very small but dense, fluffy blending brush. I'm looking at the brush right now to find the name. It's a Luxie 121 mini tapered brush. And I'm just using it to pack on the color, not very particularly. You can obviously see I'm keeping it more so in the crease, or at least kind of the crease that I am creating on my own. Obviously this one is a little bit higher than my natural crease, and then I'm feathering it out towards the end. Something I wish I would have done was actually feather it out a little bit further, because when we complete the entire look, it does look a little short, but that's okay. So the next shade that I'm clearly excited to go in with is the Love That shade from the Morphe x James Charles. Sorry, wrong influencer. Morphe x James Charles palette, and I'm going in with a Sigma Pencil E30 brush, and I'm just kind of buffing that up above the Area 51 shade, and I'm kind of using this to blend those two together so they can be the top crease part of this cut crease. And then I'm going back in with the purple to blend everything together. It looks kind of sloppy and junky right now, but I swear once we get a little closer to the end, everything kind of comes together, especially whenever I start cutting the crease, things start to look a little bit better. Speaking of cutting the crease, I am doing that with just some concealer and the Alamar, I guess it's a shader brush. I'm looking at it and it doesn't really have a name. So it's an Alamar brush that I got in a BoxyCharm. I really love this brush. It's perfect for doing just this, cutting out a crease or just applying very precise concealer to anywhere that you need to conceal. I cut my brows with this brush a lot too. I really like it for doing that. So obviously here I'm taking my time. That's something I've really learned about cut creases. Something I'm really starting to practice on this year is getting better at cut creases. And something, like I said, that I have learned is you really need to take your time and just move very delicately and intricately to cut the crease appropriately, because I have a lot of issue with making mine not necessarily the most even, and that's something I really want to work on this year. So I'm taking my extreme time with this one just to make sure I get it right, and then obviously blending the rest of the concealer all over the eye. Once I kind of get all of that nice and level and blended in, I do eventually kind of drag it down to make this more of a wing, like that. It looks more of a wing. So once all that is done and blended, I am going in with the Flying Saucer shade in the Jeffree Star Alien palette, and I am using another Sigma E30 pencil brush. This one's a little bit different. Or excuse me, it is a different brush. It's not a little bit different. It's the same freaking brush. And then I'm also just using an Eco Tools like flat shader brush. Guys, I've had this brush for so long. It was in the first ever brush kit that I bought. And I'm using that to kind of create like a liner type look to the Flying Saucer shade. Then I'm going in with the shade Social Blade from the Morphe X James Charles palette. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. I'm still sick. And I'm applying that with a Morphe S20 brush. This is a super old brush. I've had it forever, so I could hardly read what it said. But I'm just obviously kind of ombreing those two shades together. And then lastly, I'm ombreing in the shade Abduction from the Jeffree Star Alien palette. And I'm just going in with another Sigma E30. Wow, I have a lot of those brushes. I didn't realize I had so many. And then obviously you can see like the completed look here is a little bit of a beautiful green ombre. Then I'm taking that same concealer and that Alamar brush and just kind of cleaning up the end here to make it look a little bit like it's liner, like it's green liner, like a winged green line. You get the point, right? Like I don't need to keep explaining this. Now you can obviously see that I left some space in between the purple and the green because I had this super cool idea to put some holographic color there. And I'll show you guys obviously here in a minute. But what I'm doing in my mind to get the holographic color to pop is I'm going back in with some concealer and a little liner brush. The brush that I'm using, hang on, let me find it in my little pile of brushes here, is the Sigma Winged Liner E06 brush. And I've just got the tiniest bit of concealer, but I'm just cleaning up the lines and the edges. So whenever, in my mind, I put on this holographic color, it pops. Then I'm just taking another Alamar brush. It's just another flat shader brush. And I'm putting some purple down because I do feel like I lost a little bit of the darker purple, like the Area 51 shade, whenever I was cleaning up that space in between the two colors. So I'm just kind of cleaning that up, making it look a little bit darker because I did want there to be a contrast between the green and the purple in the pink shade. And I do think I lost that. So now we're getting closer to the end here. I'm using the Fenty Fly Liner. Guys, mine is drying up. I didn't think it was possible for this to happen. I thought that's why everybody loved this eyeliner, because it was like not like the Kat Von D liner where it dried up immediately. Mine is drying up. I don't know what to do. How do I fix this? SOS, please send help. Teach me how to fix this. But I'm just applying a winged liner with this. Like I tell you in all my videos whenever I do a winged liner, do as I say, not as I do. Apply the liner, but don't pull your eyeball back and get 40,000 wrinkles like I do every single time. But I have so much eye skin. That sounds disgusting. But I have so much eye skin that I can't get a straight line without doing it. Okay, so here comes the holographic shade that did not show up like I planned. So this is a Victoria's Secret Holo Glow lip gloss. I put this in between the space thinking it was going to be super holographic and cool, like total alien vibes, and it wasn't whatsoever. I think where I went wrong here is maybe I should have put down like a nude liner or something in this space, just something for the color to grab onto, but I didn't, and it doesn't show up and it just looks greasy, and I'm still kind of butthurt about it. So whatever, you can't really tell in photos that it's on there, but it is, so don't waste your time doing this unless you know of a better way to do it. Then I'm just going to pop in the Hello shade right there in my inner corner. Then I'm going to throw on some Lash Me Up lashes in the style Wicked, and I'll see you in the outro.
So there you go. There was the full voiceover tutorial for the majority of this look. Now, things that I did not show you. What I was doing was obviously applying the lash, but you guys have seen me do that before. If you need an updated how to apply lashes tutorial, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, the only thing I think I did not show you guys was me doing the underneath of my eye. I put the purple on. I literally just used a fluffy brush and the same like lining brush to apply the purple underneath. That's the only color that I'm wearing underneath of my lash line. And I tight lined both of my lash lines with a black kohl liner because y'all know I do not like filming that. To me it's so gross, but it looks so good with like these types of looks. Like everything looks so put together, so like I like to do it, but I don't like to see people do it, like it's gross. And then I put some Lower Lash mascara, and I did put a little bit of Urban Decay Sin highlight up here on my brow, but it's not showing up very well, but that's okay. Like I was kind of hesitant that if I even wanted to put brow bone highlight on. That is it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope that you find this look fun and maybe something a little creative that you want to give it a whirl or just want to create your own type of look, especially to play with some color. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I am delirious. I think I need to take my medicine. Guys, I'm gonna go. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel before you go. Give this video a like if you did enjoy it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.